diving stab at a cross-crease pass in the dying seconds of the second period. Chris Johnston, Blake Coleman's goal was a big one. Given the circumstances, the situation, the way the Habs were dominating, was that the most important goal that's been scored so far these playoffs?
Well, you can make that case. It might be one of the most important goals scored in the Lightning's franchise history, depending on what happens from here on out. And I think you framed that correctly. Montreal had the exact kind of bounce back you wanted after their tough loss in Game 1. They were taking the play to Tampa. They had a decided edge in the shots. At one point, Nick Suzuki had 8 shots on net, and Tampa had 8 shots on net to give a frame of where things were. And then that goal, I think so late in the period, the way it was scored, was a real backbreaker, and we didn't see Montreal have the same push in the third. So, a huge moment for Blake Coleman, and a little bigger hole now for the Montreal Canadiens.
And just how gutting is it for a team to dominate for 2 periods, only then to come up short and now be down 2 games in the series?
Well, if there's anyone that can do it, I'd say it's the Montreal Canadiens. I mean, look, they were already down 3-1 in round 1 to the Leafs, playing overtimes in games 5 and 6, 1 shot away from having their season ended. But, the circumstances here are going to be tough. And I think the biggest challenge now is traveling home, trying to keep the energies there, energy levels there. I think in the third, after the Coleman goal, we saw the Lightning really keep pushing, and Montreal might have went away there. But as I say, I won't count this team out. They have to go home and hold serve, though, at the Bell Center.
You can't point any fingers at Carey Price because he's a big reason why the Habs are here, but did that just seem like a night where all the bounces weren't going his way?
Yeah, more in Andrei Vasilevsky's favor than Carey Price. And, you got the first shot that goes through 4 bodies before sneaking through his blocker and above his pad. The second one's that diving goal, and then the third one is a bad turnover by Joel Edmondson behind the net. Price had no chance. He wasn't aware where the puck was, and Andre Palat put it in. And you think, this guy has done so much for Montreal in the playoff run, gets to his first Stanley Cup final. He lets in 5 in Game 1, through really no fault of his own. There's 3 more by him in Game 2. And so there'll be a lot on him looking for a bounce back for Game 3.
Well, Chris, as the Habs head home, they have a tough fight ahead of them. Will the match